Hello, everyone. My name is Simone Santos, and I will be talking about the History Museum Henry Klutho. Follow the main concept of the master plan, redefining the way communities see the history of Cathedral District, reconnecting the community, revitalize the area used by parking lots. In our group master plan, we decide that the best location for the new museum will be near the heart of the Cathedral District and Unit Plaza. The main idea is to reactivate the area using a space that today has been used as a parking lot. Analyzing the area, we see that there is a large demand for weekend parking, but parking lots sit empty during the week and detract from the vitality of the neighborhood. So it's a great opportunity to transform this empty space in an entertainment area. The creation of a museum aims to connect the population and visitors to the Cathedral District. We want to invite the whole community and visitors to know more about this rich and beautiful history. Having attraction for different ages with immersive rooms, interactive installations, and also community space. The museum will play an important role in preserving the history of the Cathedral District alive. Exhibits can tell us stories about how our nation, our communities, and our cultures come to be, and without them, those histories could be forgotten. Museums empowering the community, museums inspire and educate. The museum integrates four important aspects for revitalizing the neighborhood: arts, culture, history, and identity. Enriching the public life of the neighborhood through arts and cultural programming engages residents and visitors and display love for the city. The church, architecture, and the entire neighborhood are part of the city's cultures and identity. They should be preserved and celebrated. Thinking about the history of Cathedral District, I named it the museum in honor to the architect Henry Klutho. He helped in the reconstruction of Jacksonville downtown after the Great Fire in 1901. So he helped in an important time, and now we have the opportunity to continue his work. So talking about the designing concept of the museum, the main idea was to create a connection between past and future. Past because this museum has the idea to have a history of the Cathedral District. The future because the design is more in a modern view. The building was designed with glass facade to create a transparency, lightness, and the connection with the surround. So we can connect the inside of the building with the outside of the building. Still talking about the facade, the building is lined with metallic structure. So the model gray wall crate is made from stainless steel for easy construction. The idea is to hang in plants and pots and drip irrigation that will be installed behind of the felt. The green wall protects the building from the sun, can also help to reduce energy costs, and because they are able to regulate the internal temperature of the building while working from the exterior. Green walls can help cut down the noise pollution. The vertical garden is not only a beauty asset for this building, it's also a way to introduce sustainability for this entire community. In this building, we have three floors. On the first floor, we have a reception and ticketing. We also have a foyer with a small for a small exhibitions. They can be used by a local artists. We also have a coffee shop and a gift shop. I think this first floor is very important because can be used as a public space. People can go inside the building and see the architecture and enjoy the place. Still on the first floor, we have a dedicated space for auditorium and also a lab. The second floor will be dedicated for a permanent exhibition. And on the third floor, we have a restaurant with a terrace. So here people can enjoy the view and see the city. I think will be a great place to have a dining. So the idea here is to reactivate the area using this building during the day for exhibitions and during the night for a dining service. This building has two main entrances. We can see here in this picture, we have the main entrance on Duval Street. Here we can see another view from the Duval Street. And also we have the entrance on Newman Street. Here we have an opening in the middle of the building, as you guys can see here. So this whole master plan, this whole project is talking about connection. We want to connect the community, we want to connect people, and also want to connect the history of the place. So I decided to create a connection between the museum and the plaza, the unit plaza. So here we have a pedestrian boulevard that goes through to the plaza. We can see in this picture over here, we can see this picture is looking in front on the plaza. We can see the opening. We can see that we have two buildings. These buildings, they are commercial buildings. We have commercial on the first floor and office on the second floor. So, in one building we have offices, and another one we have the cathedral school that we reallocated here. So here we can see this place with the stores and also a pedestrian boulevard with seats. On the back we can see part of the museum. And this other view over here, I think will be easy to see that we have benches, stores and restaurants. So the landscape feature contained beautiful gardens, paths, and leisure areas, a park walkway around the perimeter. So the main idea was to design a building for a public space inside and outside, because public spaces are an important asset to our cities. So they provide people many opportunities to come together and engage with the community. So if public spaces are successful, they are inclusive of the diversity of groups present in their cities. And also they create a social space for everyone in the society to participate. So the main idea was to create a really great space for everybody. For if you want to read a book, you can sit down. If you want to see the view, you can sit down here. You can walk to this street, you can take pictures. So to finish this project, I would like to say that museums are in a unique position to create a sense of belong and pride and a cultural identity. It's important to understand that there is an expectation that museums and galleries, they will offer opportunities for citizens come together and enjoy the community.